Alright, y'all, we back. Episode 4, The Brothel Story. And today we're going to pick up right where we left off, you know what I mean? So, dinner at Enrique's was very sketchy, okay? I took one for the team. That shit was absolutely the fuck disgusting. I definitely got it down, and they kept offering me more, and I just had to say I was full, And on the way back, I said, after, because we hung for a little while after we ate, right? And I was like, bet. On the way back, y'all got Burger King in San Jose, right? So that was my first encounter at a Burger King. And anybody know my personality. Sometimes I can be a little bit of the life of a party. Well, I was the life of Burger King. And from that day on, I pretty much was known by name every time I entered the Burger King. I would bring friends down from the States and take them to Burger King, and I'd walk in there and they say, Presidente, Leo, hola, buenos dias, numero uno con queso, no pickles. I don't know how to say pickles in Spanish, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I did get a meal on the way home from Enrique's dinner party that nearly sent me to fucking heaven. So we got Enrique, he the head of security. We kind of, we know at some point we going to do the strip club thing. So, we want a female security as well. So, I'm looking around town and they ain't really no, studs outside of Rachel's girlfriend. So here we go. And Rachel had already come upstairs one day asking me, could her girlfriend get a job? Did we name her before? Gosh, dog, I don't remember what we named her. I'm going to have to go and look. For now, I'm going to call that bitch Jocelyn. Okay? Just keep up if you can. Fuck, okay? But Rachel, her girlfriend, Jocelyn, needed a job. So I was like, fuck it, all right. I'm going to hire her to do security. So I got her and I got Enrique. They like 1A and 1B. You know what I'm saying? Plus, that's, it's nice to have a little baby stud I can raise up. So now we getting our bar staff. We got, some old, some young, some hot, some not. And it's starting to come together. We having our meetings. I'm actively just taking cash out the ATM, buying material to renovate the club. I'm flying home to get electronics because a TV down there costs you 3 times as much. So I was flying first class with 75-inch televisions back down to Costa Rica with DJ gear, lighting, all the shit. Like, I just flying back home because it was way cheaper for me to go home and I could see my folks too. At the same time, I started meeting people in the community and learning how expensive life was there to even keep up appearances with the Americans that come to take over. And one of the downfalls in this society is like things like that are imported, like Similac. Similac costs 3 and 4 times the amount of money. So some of these women that's out here working, they be months pregnant still working the street because they need the money to buy Similac, just so they can even go back to work, right? So one of my first trips home to get the TVs, I started stocking up on Similac, and I was giving it away. There was a particular... Okay. Very loud. So it was this particular pregnant woman that I took to that was on the street all the time. She was about 7-8 months pregnant. I would give her a can all the time just for her to start stocking up. Other girls I would meet, if they had kids, they would have babies, they needed, I was giving them Similac. I was out here on my philanthropy shit. Don't get this shit fucked up. I might have been on some, a little devious, but I was grieving the loss of my father. So, however, that was going to manifest. That is what's going to happen. So we getting the things together. Stephanie comes back down right before we doing our grand opening to be there for the grand opening. My best friend, damn, what did I name my best friend? Hold on, gotta go check. Ooh, I had to get out that sun, y'all. That shit was about to, ooh, my God, man, you can only do that for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So Ashley comes back down. I had to go look. I ain't gonna lie, I cheated because I did forget what the fuck I named her. So Ashley comes back down also to help me, and my other best friend Angelique and Stacy with interior design and things like that. She's run bars before. She's been a bartender before. She's got that kind of experience. She's thrown these lesbian parties before. So, I needed her to come down, help guide us. And then, like I said, Stephanie had come back down to get us ready for this grand opening. And then another friend of ours, new character introduction. And this person extra special to me. And we gonna call her Janice. Yeah, Janice. So Janice also came down, and she was unemployed at the time. So she had a little bit more time on her hands to come and actually chill in Costa Rica with us and really help us open this club and stay and work with us, right? Now, she happens to be best friends with Angelique, my best friend Stacy's wife's best friend, Janice. Everybody got that? Okay. Janice held us down. Janice was like she wasn't a member of the business. She wasn't an owner. But she did everything that we asked of her and then some. Okay? And that was, remember, Angelique, best friend. Also, during this renovation time and hiring process time, my uncle, we gonna call him Ramon. Uncle Ramon, and my aunt Lena. Ramon and Lena. Yeah. Damn, I just realized you could really just Google the only uncles I have and figure out their real names. But we just still gonna call him Ramon and Lena. They come to Costa Rica for vacation, Doctors be out when they go on vacation. They didn't know I was going to be there at the same time. They probably had their trip planned way before I had thought of doing this, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, my uncle was in a completely other part of the country. And nobody's phone is working there properly, okay? It's not the same kind of infrastructure, especially through the highways and byways. So my uncle, with a fucking map, not MapQuest, not GPS, with a fucking paper map, followed, I don't know, Braille, and drove 4 hours to get to me. He and my aunt came to see my club. They were the only people in my direct bloodline that physically saw my club with their own eyes. And Aunt Lena hooked me up. She helped me pick out the fabric for the VIP chairs. She helped me kind of navigate those things. So like because she got a little eye too. And she was there and helped me, and I remember my uncle told me one thing when I was opening the club. He was like, when you get down to making some business decisions, don't ever make no decisions when you're desperate. And I still listen to that in my head every day. Don't make no decisions, no crazy ones when you're desperate. So I had a good little, support system at this during this particular time of the grand opening. Now it's time for the grand opening. The manager bull, we don't even know what happened to him, but right before the grand opening, nigga stopped answering his phone. Nigga just went MIA. We rolled up on him at his house. He looked like he just came off a bender. So days before we gotta open up a club, okay? Maybe it might have even been like a week or so. I might be exaggerating. It might not have been that close. It might have been, but it was close, huh? It was too close to be going the fuck backwards. So before we even get the club open, this nigga's MIA and on a bender, and I think he's stealing money. He definitely was taking money, because I don't even know how. Like paying him to do stuff and then the other people not getting paid type shit, because he the one that speak the Spanish. So that right there gave me a very good idea. You get robbed a couple times or just used, especially when you don't speak the language, you realize you better learn this language fast. And what better way than to have a girlfriend that lives with you, right, that speak no English, and you forced to do the Google Translate. You're forced to, start learning the language like that. So that's absolutely what I did. I started dating women that spoke zero English and moving them in, recruiting them for the club also. Why not? And one day, we're at the house. This is before we all we were still all living under the same roof. We had moved into a new apartment on the beach. It was in a high rise. I think it was like 15th floor. Janice is living with me, Stacy, and Angelique. And we just moved in here. And, you know, it's lit. Because the apartment is, you know, front to back. It's only 2 apartments on each floor of this condo. So shit was lit. Okay. Everybody had balcony. Okay. Very attractive place. Very attractive. And, you know, everybody know who we are. I own a club. We're opening up. We're starting to have people handing out flyers in town. Okay. Other owners of bars are starting to notice who I am and things like that, right? So, and our fucking manager, David, is cracked out and a thief. So we get rid of David. And we were in the crib one day and we had to figure out who else we wanted. Now, we didn't have much time, y'all. So we ain't got really that much time. We gotta open soon. This nigga done spent all this time with us doing all this shit, and then turned out to be some fucking thief ass crackhead ass nigga. Okay? And crying and shit. I show up to his place, he's so sorry, he crying, he ashamed of his fucking self. Fucking crackhead. This man, and see, what I tell y'all, I said, I don't know what it was. It was something about how he talked, it just sold me in that moment. So that's when I said, alright, we gotta learn some English. But in the meantime, we gotta figure out who gonna manage our club. Learning Spanish was imperative. I gotta learn this shit because I can't be, you know, keep getting taken advantage of all the damn time. It's just getting ridiculous. It's too much. So David is the fuck up out of here, right? We get this nigga the fuck up out of here. Now we gotta find somebody else. Stacy and Angelique, they've been frequenting this little restaurant down the street, right? And I'm like, okay, restaurant, what's good? Like, what, you know, who you meet over there? And they said, oh, this lady, her name is, we got to think of a name. Hold on. Monica, they met. She a waitress. She never been no bar manager, no general manager, no assistant manager, no kind of management, no nothing above a waitress, okay? And to be quite honest with you, I didn't eat at her motherfucking restaurant or nowhere, so I don't even know how good of a fucking waitress the fuck she was. I'm just going by Stacy and Angelique. Remember I told y'all, it's just the 3 of us on the paperwork, so technically it's always 2 against 1. Y'all about to start seeing the trend here. So, they talking. Now Janice is at the crib because we gearing up for the thing soon, and everybody trying to get everything together. Last minute, we gotta get everything together, right? And now, you know, we still looking for this manager, and they saying, oh, but this lady, we love her. We can trust her. She the shit. She know what she doing. She's good at her job. Okay, so we about to see how good at her job she really is. Okay, because clearly I'm getting outvoted here that we just don't want to take our time and just let Janice run the show, because I know we have to have a Costa Rican actually being general manager, because none of us are fucking full-on citizens. Niggas is out here on tourist visas, so there is a level of like legalities to this shit. We still have to have someone from there on the staff as far as management is concerned, right? And like, I got 2 against 1 telling me that that's what we need to be doing, is going with Monica. Is that what I said? Yeah, Monica. Yeah. Monica is married with, I think she had like 2 kids. I feel like she was also in her 30s at the time. So she was a little older than us. Because remember, I turned 30 in December. So we get this, you know, shit going. We done got our coolers. We got the liquor because we going to Panama. And Rica take us to Panama to get liquor. We also get in the low-key liquor that's illegal in Costa Rica, where they got to have seals and like stamps of like that you paid tax on that shit. So you just refill those bottles. You feel me? We got all the little hookups because a bitch love cut a corner or 2, huh? So we got all that popping. It's time to open. And like, I got a couple days, and we got one hostess chick that we had, and then somebody was like, hey, we need another one. So I was like, well, you know, let's put out another word. And that word came out real fast that I was looking for another hostess. And guess who came bippity-bopping through the door? Rachel. It's always her. So here come motherfucking Rachel telling me something. I'll do it. And I'm like, don't you got a job in the night? Because the hostess can't get up and leave. She has to stay at this door, huh? And she's like, no, I'm going to be here. And then I do what I do on my off day. I was like, oh, okay, all right. Rachel, bitch, stop playing with me looking all good, girl. Ooh, there go her girlfriend. Damn, just in that moment, I forgot the bitch name. What did I name the girlfriend? I be trying to keep the name similar. So I give her the job. I give Rachel the job. My friend is already looking at me like, oh my God, you about to work with the girl you got a little crush on and the girlfriend. Yes, I am. I'm grieving the loss of my father. I'm going to entertain myself some way, somehow. Okay? Y'all better stop playing. I got it. Jocelyn. So Jocelyn, right? We got Jocelyn and Rachel working at the spot. Homies is definitely like, I'm on something. I'm on one. But I'm, like I said, grieving. So, hey, shh. So now all of the staff is assembled. You feel me? And it's just time to open, get this first party popping. You know, there was a company in town. They were called, we gotta change their name, Haco 180. And I met a couple folks that worked for Haco 180. And their whole mission was you bring groups of bachelors down from the States, and these dudes pay you X amount of dollars to stay in this beautiful ass mansion some fucking where, and you get a butler, a maid, a bunch of prostitutes, and some cocaine. You get a boat trip, you know, trips to the Kettle Bar and to Trilogy. And now, you know, I need to develop a relationship with the concierges so that they bring some niggas to my spot. And so that's what I did. I got in good with some of the girls that work for Haco 180. And I started meeting other owners of clubs. And, you know, I just wanted to still show love. Like, I wasn't trying to come in town and, like, completely shit on the scene. But I was definitely trying to completely shit on the scene. So it was opening night. You know, got the shit all looking good. Got my TV because I had my own personal television in the corner. Okay, right on the side of the bar. So I could easily get my beverages handed to me because I didn't want to have to walk too far. You know what I mean? And I could see the DJ booth. I could see the stage. I could see the VIP. And I could see the private room. Okay? We got the crew here. Stephanie is still down here. Ashley had gone home by this point. She was not there for the opening. But Stephanie was there. Stacy, Angelique, and Janice. Right? We all there. It's lit. It's the best day. We couldn't be prouder. We got this beautiful artwork on the wall. The office is built. We got this state-of-the-art POS system on. Everybody got iPads and iPhones to place their orders on. We got full staff. Like, we done hired like 15, 20 people. I feel like we just had too many people, okay? Paying them probably way too much, okay? And like, it's a socialist country, right? So with socialism, you got to pay. Even the fucking strippers, you got to pay their health insurance, like Medicaid, Medicare, okay? So you're paying into something called a caja, and you paying a salary, right? Plus they get their tips, you know, shit like that. Hella staff, 4,000 square feet, DJ. Let me back up for 1 second though, because there's a key person that I did not introduce in this story. And this person has a major part of my heart. So let's rewind. So when I went to see the space the first time, the old man, the Italian man, remember I told y'all about him, that owns the whole fucking building, right? He said the place comes with a negro. That's what the fuck he said to me. He said the place comes with this negro. And I was like, I don't like how you saying that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that. But it did. And that's what they call each other on some whatever. So I had to really get accustomed to that, because that was the first time that had ever happened to me. But I knew what he was saying, that Italian man, because I know he know what the hell slavery had. But anyway, so this person turned out to be the handyman. He knew everything about the place because he had been working there as a handyman for years. He also was a DJ. And he just so happened to be a fucking Philadelphia Eagle fan. So, of course, I fell in love with this man, right? Of course, this was my child. I called him my son. He called me madre. He really looked after me. He introduced me to all the Colombians in town. That's how I met some other interesting characters, huh? He was black. He was from the Jamaican side of Costa Rica, but he lived in Jaco, and his mother lived there. I met his brother. His brother was a fantastic young man. He ended up working for me at some point. We gonna name my son John. John, okay? So it's opening day. John is there, handyman, DJ, my side man. He's my right-hand man. Everything. I mean, we watched them games together, man, because you know I was streaming them football games. I didn't miss shit. I didn't move to no Costa Rica and miss no game now. No, I didn't. He got me fucked up. Had the Sixers on in there, had the Eagles on. We watched nothing else. No other. Don't ask me coming here asking about no Cowboy. We didn't have that on. That's not coming on in here. No, we don't have the package for all that. We just have for the Eagles and the Sixers. That's it. All right, so fast forward. We back. It's opening day. We got hella staff. DJs popping. We got people in here. We open now. It's the end of March 2013. We open. Matter of fact, I feel like it was March 23rd, 2013 was the day that we opened. And now we open. We just doing the discoteca because I ain't recruited no strippers. I'm starting to meet the prostitutes, but I ain't recruited nobody to be no stripper yet. Plus, I gotta figure out how I'm housing them because I gotta bring them in from the city. Because the ones that's here is used to working straight in the casino and whatever. And do they even want to do that? Because you could just bypass the dancing and go straight to the casino and get a job real easy. So my thing was like, why would anybody, you know what I'm saying, want to dance if you could just go to the casino and pop off on a couple niggas? You know what I'm saying? I got to make it worth their while. So it was going to take us a couple weeks, maybe a month or so to, be open and try some different things and have different events and see just, start bringing money and see people coming in the door because we got a license to do everything. It's not like I got to just do one thing. I could do them all. I could do the nightclub situation, and then once we get on our feet good, I get in these streets and meet some people, I could get some girls in here. But I got to make it worth their while. You know what I'm saying? So, they got to feel safe, right? You want to feel safe. You want to feel like you're going to get some money. And, you know what I'm saying? And, it's better than being out in the street. So, everybody working. Everybody doing their thing. The one thing I started noticing real quick in this game, Pura Vida, man. What is Pura Vida? Man, I mean, you better chill out, okay? And that's what you learn about the people of Costa Rica. Now, we would be like, hey, we open in the club at 5 o'clock. We would expect you at work by at least 4 o'clock to prep for the day and get ready, maybe even 3:30, okay? Can I tell you how many times that never happened? Motherfuckers came to work when they felt like it. It was like it was an optional. And the motherfuckers was just like, hey, my Pura Vida, my Pura Vida. My American aspect, what are you saying to me? And they were like, Pura Vida is what I'm saying, mommy. I'm not coming to work before the sun go down. I'm going to the beach. I gotta surf until the sun go down, and then I'll be at work. I'd be like, what the fuck? Who telling me what to... And then you can fight that American mentality all you want to, but you're not going to win. So, I just gave up. I just, fuck it. People come to work, they come to work. If they come on time, they come on time. I know me and the girls, we going to open the place up. We got Janice, she open up all the time. Okay? So now I told y'all, my son John got me, meeting some of the black Colombians in town. So, there was a particular man who, provided a particular skill set, Colombian man, and we gonna name him Rio, huh? And Rio wasn't really like a formal employee, you feel what I'm saying? He was on the books, but not on the books, you feel me? And basically, Rio just ensured that, wasn't nobody ever gonna run up in here and steal nothing, okay? Because everybody know him, and if you fuck with any of his people, y'all are gonna go missing. Pretty much. So, and I paid him about $200 a week. That's it. $200 a week for this service. Very easy service. He would pop in, have a couple drinks on the house, obviously, you know, and just show his face in and out the bar just to let people know he run in here so you don't fuck around in here. What they say, fuck around and find out? Yeah, it was one of them situations. And, you know, one of the main culprits of that Pura Vida, I ain't coming to work, motherfucker, was Rachel. So, you know, working with Rachel, y'all, whew, this is where, you know, things start to get a little greasy. So, I told y'all I had hired Jocelyn, right? What was her name? Jocelyn and Rachel. Now, Rachel show up whenever fuck she felt like it. She was definitely one of them motherfuckers. You know, call off, be there when she want to, leave early. One of them motherfuckers. And, you know, I got real sick of her real quick as an employee. She ain't last. But she was still there when, you know, I could see a little tension between her and the girlfriend. Because girlfriends, you know, now security, and it's a lot of ladies in and out of here. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of working girls in and out here, because I was promoting the working girls. Come bring your man down here. Come get a drink down here. You know, come down, get off the street. You don't always got to go to the casino or somewhere else. You know, I was out here trying to get them down in my bar. So it's a lot of bitches in here now. It's competition. And, you know, Jocelyn was, you know, very little flirtatious. I could see that young baby stud was very, very flirtatious, and Rachel was seeing that, so they was having a couple hiccups. Of course, I'm peeping it because I'm an OG, And me and Rachel, anyway, having vibes. We flirting with each other constantly. She's always downstairs at the massage joint because they now my friends. I go down there and get massages on a regular, right? She done handed me my clothes and shit, right? And we exchanging energy constantly. So I say, you know what? I'm going to do what any smart nigga do. Because I'm grieving the loss of my father. So there's a particular need that I said I had before I came down here. And my friends had told me this one was for me, and I had always seen it that way. I never could see it no other way. You feel me? So one day after work, I said, Jocelyn, yo, you and Rachel, you know what I'm saying? Y'all mind having lunch with me? And they were like, yeah, what's up? You know, is this about work? I said, nah, it's cool. Just meet me at such and such. We're going to have lunch on me. We'll talk when we get there. So we both get to the restaurant. Everybody at the restaurant. We talking. And I said, you know, order what you want. You want a bottle? Let's get a bottle. I'm going to get bottle. I'm going to get you whatever flavor you want. Get whatever y'all want. Just order on the menu on me. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? We out here living. And I said to him, look. I said, Rachel, you be feeling me? And she was like, yeah, in Spanish, okay? And I'm Google translating this conversation. I'm not having it, so it definitely wasn't coming out this smooth, motherfucker. It was definitely coming out on the Google Translate, and the girlfriend, she could speak English, so she was translating to Rachel, too. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Sometimes she would have to tell her what I'm saying in English, and then I'm reading the Google. We pass the phones back and forth. You understand what I'm saying? I had to strategically pick a place where I could get some Wi-Fi, you know what I'm saying, so we could even have this conversation. So this is not coming out this smooth, all right? So I said, Rachel, you feeling me? She said, yeah, I'm feeling you. I looked at her girlfriend, I was like, and Jocelyn, how you feeling today? And Jocelyn like, I'm good. All right, well, since everybody good, this is what's about to happen. Me and Rachel, we about to do the thing, okay? Y'all being real. Y'all got some drama going on at the club. I've seen y'all have multiple arguments. It's getting a little messy, okay? It's starting to spill over into the business, and y'all are being real, you know, and y'all love is toxic. It's time to break up. You gonna be with me. You not gonna have no problem with it, and you gonna accept it. And I'm gonna give you over a little raise on the side. Ain't nobody even gonna know I'm cutting you some extra dollars because I'm taking it right out of my motherfucking pocket. Okay, you gonna get a raise. Okay, and you're not gonna cause no problems at the job, and you gonna move into my house. Okay, and you gonna stop working on these streets at night, because as long as I'm daddy, if I'm stud daddy, you ain't working no more. Rachel looking up, she like, okay, mommy, I'll go with you. And Jocelyn, she like, you know, how much you paying? I told her I'd give her an extra 10 on top of the joint that she making. She felt good about that. We got them another bottle, and that was that.